Def I definitely think the bun's getting better. 100%. I mean, George, my friend, said, Charles, why did you relax your hair? Did. I think I clearly did. I don't think there's any denying that, bro. When he means relax, so I didn't know what the fuck he was on about. Right, it's 10:29, motherfuckers, 1st of June. So it's D153, week 22, year 2024. Let's go to home, motherfuckers. So Monday went that well on a Steve Druth day that we're trying to continue it on Saturday. Let's go Idaho. It's 10:30, motherfuckers. Time to get organized. Specsavers Island. Cheers. I got my energy drink. I won't do any free advertisement. Hot chocolate. That for. Ah. Hi, good morning. I was looking for the person that orders ink, like for the test run printers and the bin printer on the shop floor. Oh, thank you. My name's Charles. I run my own independent. Oh, yeah, sorry. It was a big name. No, I run my own independent ink business called SOS. I'm based in Cardiff. What I was going to ask actually, would I be allowed permission to pop them an email and then maybe they can have a look at it in their own time? And if it is something of interest, they could always get back to me. Would that be okay? Yeah, that'd be okay. Yeah, no, I've got a spreadsheet, but I know a lot about ink, but I only type with one finger. Hang on. So store dot limerick, yeah, dot ie at specsavers.com. Perfect. And if you don't mind me asking, who is it that I'm addressing the email to? Sorry. No. Shall I do to the office? Would that be okay? Yeah, perfect. And what I'll do, just to let you know very quickly, is I'm putting two printers that I believe you may still have. One's the Oki, that was quite popular at one point on the shop floor, and the other one was a test room printer, but it may be outdated. So a lot of stores still have them, or or maybe just one left. But if they're not the right printers, which is very high chance you might have newer printers, just tell the person it was only like to give an example, and if they need prices on anything else, just let me know. But thank you for your time as well. Thank you. Cheers. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh, ah, ah. Oh, ah, 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 fuck me. Right, first quote of the day. Let's go on home, motherfuckers. So tunnel quote not spoken. My plan is to do 5 an hour. It's missing a K, isn't it? Huh? Me. What did I do wrong? Yeah. Okay, so OKB432. Just use that as a starting point. Oh, oh, boom. Sent. Next call. Let's go. Hi, good morning, Ava. I was looking for the person that orders ink, like for the test room printers and the bin printer on the shop floor. Oh my God, Ava, don't do that to me. Are you? Oh my God, don't do that. Don't do that, please. Is it so? And you've got a third store that you're not going to tell me about the third store because you're going to wait for me to call. I got, yeah, well, right. So you're Limerick. Okay, okay. So which email should I have used again? The store dot. Do you know what the best laugh is? I've sent that email across. I've looked on my Excel spreadsheet and I forgot to put the dot in between store and Limerick. You never would have got that email if we didn't make this call. Honestly, I'll resend it. So just it all worked out in the end. So I've got to take Cruiser Street Crescent Centre. But what was the third one again? The- Oh, is that under 7 years old? Hang on, let me get my booklet out. It is, isn't it? Hang on, 2 seconds. Castle Troy, perfect. And what I'll do is I'll put Cruises Street and Crescent Centre. So that it's the same like directors in three, is it? So just to ask, I know you said that it's just the one email to send the prices across, but you mentioned to address it to the office. So if you don't mind me asking, obviously hopefully somebody will pick it up with your email, but am I right in saying that it may be one supplier for the three stores, but is it a different person that orders for the three stores, or is it one person? Yeah, yeah, perfect. So what I'll do is, I've got Anne, Sinead, and John. Is that right? Because yeah, yeah, I spent a lot of time updating it. I started to do the calls on Monday. I've been doing this for a long time, like 15 years. It sounds like I'm a bit of an amateur. I probably am actually, but I've been running my business for some years. But I'm set up with head office with the UK stores, and Cork Opera Lane ordered from me on Thursday, and one of the directors called David McCloskey, he's looking to order hopefully at the end of June. He's got stock at the moment, and we had a really good chat. Actually, about 40 minutes we was on the phone. So I've really set out the groundwork to make sure that everything is like, for example, in euros. My warehouse is in Dublin, for example. A lot of things that people are not quite expecting when they receive the email. They're probably thinking, "Oh, it's not going to be of interest." But fingers crossed. I'll send it. I'll send it across now, Ava. Would that be okay? Again, imagine if you said no. You'd be like, "No." Well, yeah, because what I did is I had stored up something else. I don't know what I had, but when I went to take it off, I must have forgot the dot. But my emails haven't even come back and said it's been done and delivered. It probably would have been tomorrow, but I'll send it across now. Thank you very much, Eva, and hope you have a lovely day as well. Thanks for your time again. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, people. Oh, hi. Good morning, Ashling. I'm not sure if I've called a different store because I've spoke to an Ashling yesterday. Um, my name's Charles. Have we spoken before? Possibly. Oh, mm, I, I've got a feeling. Yeah, I'm starting to think Ashling might be a more popular name than what I thought. That's what. That's 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 what I'm thinking. Very quickly, my name's Charles. I run my own independent ink business called SOS. I'm based in Cardiff. The reason for the call is I was going to ask. I was hoping to speak to the person that does the ordering for the ink for the test run printers and the bin printer on the shop floor. Oh, shoes. Yeah, everyone seems to be taking that extra Tuesday off, don't they, Ashley? Yeah, thinking that we wouldn't notice. I think we No, no, it's fine. I was going to ask actually, would I be allowed permission to pop her an email so she can have a look at it? But what I was going to do is I was going to schedule it to leave my emails on Wednesday, like lunchtime. Oh no, actually, she's back in on Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday afternoon, like after lunch, like 2 p.m., something like that. I don't want to like put it in straight as soon as she walks in the door. But have you because I've got a couple of printers that I can use as examples. Um, is the address, and I don't know, this is my Excel spreadsheet kind of doing the work for me, but is the address either the store, the customer, or the MGR dot Longford.ie, possibly? Customer dot Longford, perfect, perfect. Okay, so I'll change the store to customer. I'll address it to Denise, and I'll just put my name, yeah, and I'll keep it really, really simple. I'll just put my name, Charles, my company details, prices, delivery charge, and the examples of a few printers. Apart from that, Ashley, thank you very much for your help. I really appreciate it. You have a nice day. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Set to order. The fuck? So I want to see the sales plays from last month. So if you can go with last month, 6.8. With a standout day. That's not bad though, 575. That's my second best day of the month. And the day before, oh, I gotta tell Braxton that. Simon, bro, I'm just on the phone to Specsavers, Northern Ireland. Well, Northern Ireland will be next week. Southern Ireland, ended the month on 6.8. Interesting figures. Very quickly, the score order was 1.8, so I would have still hit 5. But the last 2 days, bro, over 500 on both days, Thursday and Friday, the last 2 days of the month. Both were my best days of the month. Interestingly, I didn't hit over £500 in sales on any other day apart from Thursday, Friday, and obviously middle of the month was May the 14th. Actually, was that big school order. So yeah, mate. If you take away the 1.8 and end up with 5, if you take away the last 2 days, you end up with 4. So still a lot of work to do. But I think let's see what happens this month. I'm very confident that I can do something this month. I'm thinking 5 figures, bro. 5 figures, 10K. Let's go out home, motherfuckers. Let's fucking go. 6.8, man. All right, so paste that. Load template. Total quote not spoken. Hi, Denise. Code area. You doing, mate? What the fuck you doing, mate? I feel like, right, I'm the analogy that I'm trying to make. Oh no, got to schedule it. So you're looking, she's back on Wednesday the 5th. So I want to send it in the afternoon after lunch. Okay. So the analogy that I'm thinking is I'm squeezing down on the neck, like I'm fucking, I'm right in the middle of it, I'm really getting my teeth sunk in and going for the kill. But I felt like this a million times before with the project and everything. I've got to keep my foot down. I think that's the thing. I have to keep my foot down and pressed down until the bitter end. So the game plan is to do uh, the Specsavers Southern Ireland, to do them in Ireland, and then to come up and do the 20 in Northern Ireland again. And I had one order before, but nothing else, and nothing since. Um, Move across to Scotland. We got 50 stores. Got my foot in the door with about 3 or 4, but again, nothing for a few years, for 4 years. And then come back down to Wales, 50 stores. Pissed me off, man. They don't pay any attention to me, but it is what it is. Just trying to get hold of the right people, I suppose. Bring it down to Wales. And then in terms of England, because there's so many stores in England, they split it into regions. So then I just need to do the regions. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying, blood? Let's go. Okay, so how about that bullshit? Next call. Hi, good morning, Jesse. I was looking for the person that orders ink, like for the test room printers and the bin printer on the shop floor. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was going to ask actually, would I be allowed permission just to pop an email across with my name, Charles, and my company details and prices to be kept on file? Would that still be okay? Yeah, because I'm just thinking it's up to you guys then, what you do with the email. But if I send it across, what I was going to do is I was going to use 2 examples of a printer. Um, and then if it is something that when the stock starts to run down, whenever that may be, so I've done this for a long time, 15 years. So when it comes to it, my business is run on patience, not ringing people up and asking if they need anything. I'm more like I spring into action when I'm needed. I think that's the best way of describing it, really. What would the best email address be, Jesse, to send it across to? I know a lot about ink, but I only type with one finger. Hang on. So it's customer.mallow.ie.at spectators.com. Ah, perfect. .com, perfect. And if you don't mind me asking, who is it that I need to address the email to? Uh, M-A-I-E-A-E. Perfect. So what I'll do is I'll send an email. Oh, actually, that's a good point. When is she back in? Tuesday or Wednesday? Okay. Oh, perfect. Yeah, let's do that then, Jesse. Yeah, perfect. Because what I'll do is I'll say this, and I don't know if this will make any sense, but I'm very well known not to be doing people's heads in. So when I send that email, that'll be it. And if it is something of interest, that person, they'll read it, they'll be like, this is of interest. But like you said, they might think, oh, that's prices are fantastic, Charles, but we don't need to order for 6 months, or the prices are brilliant, but we don't have that printer anymore. Can you please quote us for this new test run printer, for example? So there is still different variants of a response, but my angle is I've done the work, I've made the call, I've got the permission to send the email, and that's me out until such time as you need me, rather than ringing up next week and next month and constantly being on your case. I'm the opposite of that, actually. I just like to leave people to it and then see what happens. But I'll send that email across now, Jesse. I keep calling you Jesse. It is. Please say it's Jesse. It's amount of times have we got? You get called a lot of things. It is Bessie, isn't it? No, it's Jesse. What? No, what I'll do is I'll send over the ironic thing about the name Jesse is my sister's called Jessica, and everyone calls her Jess. And in later life, she decided to call herself Jessie, and everyone who's known her as Jess is just like Jess, and she's like, I hate being called Jess. We're like, you've been called Jess for like 30 years. Do you really? Obviously, presume very interesting. Yes, that's a very good point. So you carry your birth certificate with you wherever you go. So whenever someone calls you Jessica, you go pop it out. You'd be like, what? What? Exactly. But what I'll say to you is this then. Jesse is no, I can't say it. My normal joke is Jesse is when I spell someone's name, I always say that's the best way of spelling it. I can't say that with you. I'm trying to say the joke with your name, but you Jessie, is it? Best way of spelling Jesse? I'll just use I'll send that email across. I'll put my name Charles on it. You have a lovely day. Thank you for your time, and have a nice weekend as well. Because I know it's bank holiday weekend for you guys. So hope you have a nice weekend. I was going to say chilling. The way you said it, oh, well, there's no testing today. There's only three of us. In my head, automatically assumed that you guys are all just going around just playing Monopoly or something like yeah, 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 exactly. Are you open on Mondays? All the stores open on Monday, but are you in? Yeah, because over here in the UK we had a bank holiday on Monday, but usually the stores are, from my experience of being a customer of Specsavers, the stores are usually the same. I found on a bank holiday. You actually are closed on the Monday. Yeah, that means you're going to be busier then during the week, probably, with all the catching up to do. Yeah, is it really? Yeah, but yeah, with the yeah. Trying to catch up. The thing is like their calf or something. Come back the next day with a different million questions. You're like, where did you get all these questions from? You just keep coming up with different ways. You've got to find different ways of answering those questions, Jesse. But that's the challenge. But I'll send it over now, the email. I really appreciate you letting it. How do you pronounce it, by the way? Murad. Is that Murad? Okay. I'm Yeah, I'm trying to get my foot in the door with Specsavers in Ireland. I've been doing quite well over in the UK, but in Ireland, cut a long story short, I've got a warehouse in Dublin. My wholesaler's got a warehouse, and it's something that I've never really looked at before. But recently, they've been like, Charles, listen, it could be a good thing to get everything out next day. The euros is the same as the sterling £5, €5 delivery charge. Just try it. And I started on Monday on the bank holiday, my bank holiday, and I started on the Monday, and by Thursday I got an order off Cook, Opera Lane store, and like because I'm set up with head office and everything, so like I'm ready to rock and roll. Like I can get the delivery offer, not for tomorrow, but I get the delivery, straight away and things like that. So I had a really good chat with one of the directors. He's involved with 6 stores. I had a good chat throughout the week, but I've got to do the work. I can't just be like sitting there thinking, well, I've spoken to this one and they're going to do all the work for me. I've got to ring them all individually. So that's the thing. But I'm quite enjoying it. But I've got to get used to the name changes and the pronunciation of the names. So it's going to be really hard. I just got off the phone, the lady answered Ashling, and I'd already spoken to two Ashlings yesterday, and it blew my mind. So I was like, Ashling, is that you? She went, who's this? I said, it's Charles. She went, who's Charles? I went, we spoke yesterday. I spoke to an Ashling. She went, no, not me. And I said, oh, is it a popular name? She went, yeah, it is. I went, oh, okay. That was the beginning of the call, though, Jesse. Yeah. How do you pronounce that? Yeah. Well, Siobhan is fine. I went to school with the Siobhan, so I know Siobhan. I got that from year seven in school, so I'm really good on Siobhan. Like, I'm really impressed with myself, the fact that I still remember it, and Siobhan's love it because they're like, "Oh, you're not going to spell my name," and I'm like, "Boom!" But everyone else, I spoke to who did I speak to yesterday? I saw Finbal. I suppose he had double R though, so there's a slight change. But yeah, I've spoken to a few this week, and I think I just got to get my head around it. So it's going to be, honestly, it's going to be tough. But it's like I'm in Wales, and I got to be honest with you. There's some names that, yeah, but we don't speak Welsh in Cardiff. That's the only thing. Well, kind of, because I know, yeah, but we don't speak Welsh in Cardiff. That's the thing. If I was from North Wales, right? They speak fluent Welsh. Then you go down to Mid Wales and they speak fluent Welsh most of the, some of the time, half of the time. You come back down to South Wales and they don't speak any Welsh. They don't have a clue. And then all the rest of Wales takes the mick out Cardiff because we do not speak any Welsh at all. But or the whole world think that we do. So I just kind of go, yeah, I'm not going to judge because I'm from Wales. And then you guys are going to go, oh, Charles, that's fantastic. We're Celts and everything like that. So yeah, I'm going to go with that angle. But I'll leave you to it, Jesse. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to send this email over now. You have a good rest of the day as well. Speak to you in a bit. Thanks, Jesse. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye. Right. Mm. Um, yeah. Go on. What are the Celts? Links between Wales and Ireland. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Let's go. Hmm. Hi, good morning. I was looking for the person that orders ink, like for the test room printers and the bin printer on the shop floor. Oh, thank you. Oh, let me write this down. Thursday. Are they any, or would I be allowed permission to pop them an email with my name, Charles, and my company details and prices? Would that be okay? Yeah. Uh, what's the best email address to get them on? Oh, bear with me, sorry. I know a lot about ink, but I only type with one finger. Hang on. I actually, do you know what? I'm going to test myself here. I'm going to try and impress you how to spell. Oh no, no, you said marry. Oh, damn it. I come across Myrith. That's different, isn't it? Ah, damn it. I thought that's what it was, and I was going to. I was like, yeah, my last call. Right. So, Mari, how do you spell that? Oh, Maire. Yep. Roche. I said it first. I had to shout over you to get it there. I had to cut you off completely. At specsavers.com. Oh, perfect. I think, is she one of the directors? Have I spelled Marie? Okay, sorry, my fault. I spelled it Maire. Uh, my fault. Bear with me. So Marie. So what I'll very quickly let you know what I'm doing. So I'm going to schedule the email to leave my inbox on Thursday, but I'm going to do it about 2 o'clock. So I don't like disturbing people the day that they're back, especially if they've been off for a while. So I'll send it over, but on the email very quickly will be my name, Charles. It'll be my company details. I run my own independent ink company called SOS. We're based in Cardiff. I'll put my prices for one of the test room printers and one of the bin printers that you may or may not have, but they're the older ones. So it's just like an example. And then fingers crossed, if it is something that she's interested in, she can hopefully find the time to come back to me. But even if she doesn't, I still appreciate the help with getting it across to her. So thank you very much. Yeah, just say the Charles that got her name right. I don't know if you want. You could. The silence is telling. But I got wrote right, I think. Yeah. No worries, but I'll send it over now. But thank you very much for your help and I hope you have a nice day as well. Thank you. Thank you. Cheers. Bye bye. Bye bye. Thursday, Thursday, 2 p.m. But I swear she spelled it differently. Realise she's a director, isn't it? Mary. Oh, you mean Marie? Yeah. Say Marie. It's easier for us all. Okay, next call. Let's go. Hi, good morning, Anne-Marie. I was looking for the person that orders ink, like for the test room printer and the bin printer on the shop floor. Oh, well, very quickly, my name's Charles. I run my own independent ink business called SOS. We're based in Cardiff. I was just hoping initially just to get your permission to maybe pop an email across with my contact details and some prices. Would that be okay? Yeah, yeah. I've been doing this a long time, about 15 years, and I've been running my own company for the last 7. But I've had a recent change in an aspect of my business which is quite significant. And my one of my wholesalers has a warehouse in Dublin, and I didn't really pay much attention because I was trying to get the goods to my customers in Northern Ireland next day instead of a 2 to 3 day service from the UK. And also the cost of the delivery was £18. So initially I was excited about that because of my customers in Northern Ireland. But then I've been doing this a long time with Specsavers. I've been doing business with them for about 13 years in total, and I've never really contemplated doing business with Ireland because I felt like, 2 to 3 days, the cost is quite prohibitive. I just felt like it was, oh yeah, the conversion to euros. I just felt like you guys wouldn't be that interested. But what I did is I spoke to the wholesaler last week, and they said just give it a crack. So on Monday, it was bank holiday over here in the UK, and I started making some calls, Anne-Marie, on my list of stores from. I set up business in 2017, and on my Excel spreadsheet there was 48 stores in Ireland. So I just cracked on, starting with A, and I thought I'll just give it a go. And the first person I spoke to was quite receptive, and then I just carried on throughout the week. I've been set up Cork in Opera Lane as ordered this week, and one of the stores directors has had a really good chat with me and potentially might be using me at the end of the month. But the biggest thing for me is I don't do people's heads in, if that makes any sense. So it's my knowledge and it's my experience that I'm trying to get across to you guys. It's not just saying, oh, I'm better on price, because I don't believe being cheaper equals being better. I've got a lot of experience with Specsavers, for example, like the test room printers change, the field test printer, anything that is thrown at me, I try and find an answer, even if I can help out. I try and try and help with a solution for it. I just want to be passing my details over, and if it's something of interest, fingers crossed you get back to me. But I don't like hassle people, Anne-Marie. I don't badger them. I don't pester them. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't want to, I didn't want to say all that at once. So I was hoping to put that into a nutshell. That is my nutshell, Anne-Marie. So, um, would that be okay? Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Let me write this down. MGR. I haven't emailed before, but is it dot Monahan? Maybe, possibly. No. Yeah, yeah. At Specsavers. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. And the most important question is I got to ask is how you spelling Anne-Marie? Yeah. Now, is it all one word or is there a dash in between? Okay. And I don't want to influence you at all, but I do think that's the best way of spelling Anne-Marie. I just want to put that out there. What I'll do is, if it's okay with you, the first email, I wanted to keep it really simple. So I normally put two examples of a printer. The first one is the Oki B432, which used to be the shop floor printer. Do you still have that one? Perfect. And the second printer that I was going to put on there is the HP Leisure M402, which at one time was the test room printer. Have you still got that one as well? Perfect. Now, whilst I got you on the phone, is there any other printers that you'd like me to add on to the quote? Have you got the newest test room printer, the 4002, possibly? Yeah. Is it the Color LaserJet Pro, or yeah, is it the M477 or is it the M479? Yeah, because it's different pricing, different codes. One of them is just newer. Thank you. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you've got the old one. So just to ask very quickly on that printer itself, do you buy, and I'll try and keep it like, because I'm a bit nerdy when it comes to this. So do you buy the A toner or the X toner? Does that mean anything? Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know if they'll sort CF410A is the black, and 411, 412, 413 are the colours. And is it interesting? Okay, so bear with me, let me write this down. Okay, so on the colours, so you said that you're buying the A on the colours. Because on my quote, I'm going to quote you for the X on the black and the colours. But I'm going to tell you on the phone, because on the email I try and keep it as simple as I can. But on the page yield differentiation is on the colours it's 5.5, and on the standard is 2.3. So my X cyan, yellow, magenta would do roughly about well, it's actually a little bit more, but it's about 2.5 times more, if that makes sense. So when you look at my pricing, don't try not to compare like for like. If you can remember, try and times it by at least two and then compare it, because then it'll be a fair balance. On the Oki B432, very quickly to ask, there's three different page yields for that printer. So there's a 3K, there's a 7K, and there's a 12K. But the last three numbers, the most popular ones is the one that ends in 106, which is 7K, or 111, which is 12K. But I've come across another store that has the 3K toner. Does any of that make sense, by the way? Is it? Yeah, just tell me to stop when you're lost. It's just I want to make sure that I'm doing the right. When I give you the quote, I want you to know that this is what I'm trying to offer, compared to what you've got. Okay, so the toner has a long code. It starts with 458, but it's the last three digits. So 102 is a 3K toner, 106 is a 7K toner, and 111 is a 12K toner. Yeah. 457 460. Hang on. Is that on the Oki B432 or is that a different printer? Does it have any? Does it have Oh, okay. So it's not, you're not looking at a box in the code. Yeah, because on a box there should be something to say whether it's a standard, a high capacity, or extra high capacity. Because it's crucial, because if you're buying the 3K, and I can do a 7K, that's more than double. The 12K is quadruple. Whilst you're doing that, I'm going to look on Google. I'm going to see if I can find. So you're saying 457 460. Let me see if I can put in OK and see if that comes up with it. Okay, so it begins with 458, but it's the ending. Yeah, 45807. It follows a interesting. So you're buying the 3K toner. So you're buying the standard yield. So again, very similar to the HP M477 colors, very similar situation. So my high capacity is 7,000. So the difference is two and a little bit, be like 2.2 on a calculator. On the M402, the test room printer that you said that you still have, very quickly to ask, similar question. The toner code is a CF226A or a 26A, or it's a 26X. The A or the X, very similar to the HP. Do you know what letter? Okay, interesting. So I'll put the M402X price on my quote. But again, just to let you know, the A does 3.1 and the X does 9. So that actually is slightly under 3 times more print. So if you ever were to give me a go, then one toner potentially could last nearly as long as 3 toners. So fingers crossed, you can have a look when you're ready. But like I said right at the beginning of the call, even though like I've given you all this information and everything, I'm not then going to like ring you up next week, next month, and be on your case, Anne-Marie. If it is something of interest, please be the one to 100%. I got to be patient. That's one thing about me is I'm very, very patient with people, because I always think to myself, you might be interested, but you might have loads of stock. So, you might want to get in touch when you're ready. One thing I will say before you go, please look into the X, even if you don't use me or come back to me. Just look into the X anyway, because it could save the store a lot of money just moving from the A to the X, and also moving that code from 102 to 106 on the Oki. And that, again, that could save the store a lot of money, even if you don't use me, Anne-Marie. Just use my advice, But anyway, I'll send it across. Is there anything else any other printers that you'd like on this quote? Is there anything that I've missed? Have you got like a field test printer or anything like that? No. Perfect. I'm going to send this across. I'll leave you to it. Thank you very, very much for your time and your help. And if it is of interest, just let me know and we'll take it from there. But you have a good day as well. Thank you very much, Anne-Marie. Thank you. Ta-ra now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Come on. Ah, first decision making quote of the day. It's half 11. Let's go. Interesting. I'm gonna have to put the Oki in there. Come on, Brev. What's your problem? Go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Oh, Fuck. Uh, Good, bro. Uh, Hi, good morning, mate. I was looking for the person that orders ink, like for the test room printers and the bin printer on the shop floor. Yeah, if she's available, that'd be brilliant. Do you need my name at all? Oh, yeah, so no, no, I was trying to give my name as well, but my name's Charles. Yeah. Hi, good morning. Is that Ashley? Hi, Ashley. I don't think we've spoken before. We haven't spoken before, have we? I don't think. No, no, it's fine. I spoke to a couple of Ashlings yesterday, and I thought it was a very unusual name for me. And then I realised that it might be a little bit more popular your end than it is my end. But very quickly, my name is Charles. I run my own independent ink business called SOS. I'm based in Cardiff. And I was looking for permission to pop an email with my contact details and some prices for ink for the test run printers and the bin printer. And then I was hoping, if it is of interest, maybe you could get back to me of your own accord, if that would be okay. On no, no, yeah, yeah. It's just pricing for now. If I'm being honest, honestly, it's nothing more than that. I've been doing this 15 years. One of the biggest things that I've learned over the years is just patience. So I'll offer you what I can, but it's up to you guys what to do with it. You might bin it, you might think it's amazing, but it's up to you guys. What would be the best email though for you guys initially? Yeah, 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 yeah. Perfect. Now, if you don't mind me asking, who's the person that would do? Oh no, actually, are you the person that does the ordering them? So you're the right. Oh, okay. So who's the person that it goes to eventually? Like, who's? Can I write their name down on my notes? Who should I like address the email to? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, perfect. So is that NADIA as well? Perfect. Now, in the first initial email, what I do is I put two printer models on there. I put an Oki B432, which is a bin printer on the shop floor, as an example. Do you know if you still have that one? Possibly. Perfect. And the other printer that I use as an example is a test run printer called the HP Laser M402. Do you know if you have that one at all? Yeah, perfect. Now, whilst I got you on the phone, is there any other printers that you know of that I can put into the quote? Um, or shall I mean, for example, the office printer that I've come a lot across quite a lot is a color printer. Do you have a color printer at all in the office? Oh, perfect. Jet Pro. Yeah, yeah. And then it should say LaserJet Pro MFP, and it should have a letter M with three numbers at the end. It might begin with 4. Diamond. Perfect. So what I'll do is I will send an email, keep it as simple as possible. All my prices are in euros. My warehouse that it comes from is in Dublin as well. And my delivery's next day. So I'm going to put all this into an email, and then fingers crossed if you can have a quick look at it and then pass it on to Nadia, and then we'll just kind of take it from there. Would that be okay with you though, Ashley? Brilliant. And just yeah, my name's Charles. I mean, I am. I've done this for a long time. I used to try and get people to call me Prince, and that worked for many years. Like I was really happy with that, you know. But then the Queen then got ill, and I was thinking, oh, hang on a second, and then she passed away, and I was like, okay, no more Prince Charles jokes. And then I know exactly. Well, I was thinking, get rid of it, but be upgraded. You know, I was thinking, oh, okay, no more Prince. Now I'm King. And then I used it for, I had to wait a year out of respect. It just didn't feel right. And then when the coronation happened, I was like, boom, on the phones the next day, you know, King Charles. And then he got ill, and I was like, oh, God, I just don't get any luck. So at the moment, I'm just plain old Charles, Ashley. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm really, I'm really hoping it'll come full circle. Stop me really missing my titles. But what I'll do is I'll send it over. Is it, and just to double check, so I don't want to get overconfident with your name as well. Is it Ashling as well? It's not. Perfect. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on. AIS? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I've got you. I've got you. So all the all the Ashlings that I've been spelling with an ASH, and I've been quoting them and emailing them, they're probably going to be looking at the quote, think, well, I'm not going to do business with him. He can't spell my name properly. Um, IS. Oh, hang on. You've got a H in there between the S and the L. Oh. Right. Yeah, but in saying that, it just you spelling it different, it means that I won't rest on my laurels, because if you said Ashling, I'd have got way overconfident. The next Ashley I would have spoken to, I'd have been, I know how to spell it, Ashling, and should have been like, what? No. So the fact that you spelled it different, it actually makes me think, okay, Charles, back to the drawing board. When you speak to an Ashling, you need to figure it out. Now, I do have a bit of a joke for you. So you spell it Aisling. That's the best way of spelling Ashley. That's my joke. Okay, so I didn't say it fluently because I'm getting used to the spelling and the pronunciation of Ashling. But when I get there, Ashling, I'm telling you, one day I'll speak to an Ashling, I'll spell it right, and I'll be like, that's the best way you spell Ashling. And she'll think I'm amazing. They'll be so impressed. Not yourself, but there will be another Ashling out there that'll be impressed by Charles, not King or Prince. So yeah, we'll see. But I nearly had a row with an Ashling this morning. I was like, I spoke to you yesterday. She was like, Charles, I've never spoken to you in my life. I said, I spoke to two Ashlings yesterday. She was like, yeah, it is a popular name. I was like, oh my God. So but what, if you don't mind me asking, so what equivalent is it then? Ashling. Is it Ashley, or is that just lazy for me to say that? What Okay, so what equivalent is there an equivalent name as Ashling? Like, or like, is there different variants? Like, is that like, for example, Ashley? I don't know. Like, is it? Does it have variants of it that have moved into the English names? If that makes sense. Yeah, but like, if you look to the history of Ashley, for example, would Ashling, do you reckon that would come in the history? It'd be like, oh, it's a variant of Ashling is like the original name, means dream, but it has then. I'm asking questions you should know straight off the top of your head. You should be like, Charles, I know this for sure. It means dream, and every Ashley in the world has come from my name. You're letting the name down, yeah, 100%. But it's still the best way of spelling it, and that's why I need to keep saying it so you can pass the quote on to Nadia and say that This guy is he knows how to spell names. But I'll send this email across. Thank you very, very much for the extra bit of information in terms of the printer model for the office. That's brilliant because it means that Nadia now will have pricing for the four colours. So it'll give her a good idea of where I'm standing price wise. But you have a lovely day and I'll send it across shortly. Thank you very much. Thanks, Ashley. Cheers. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Okay. Uh, oh yeah. Zero point 0.86. Google is oh okay. Okay. Hang on a minute on this. Let's go. Hi, good afternoon, Katrina. I was just looking for the person that orders ink, like for the test room printers and the bin printer on the shop floor. Oh, my name is Charles. I run my own independent ink business called SOS. I'm based in Cardiff. Initially, I was just looking for the person that does the ordering. I was just hoping for permission to maybe pop them an email with some prices and some contact details. Yeah, yeah. Oh, perfect. Let me write this down. And I'm going to use, I've already got two printer models, like one Tesseract printer, one bin printer that I can use as an example for pricing. But if you don't mind me asking, who is it that I need to address the email to? Yeah, yeah, to the office or something like that. Yeah, perfect. I'll send an email across. I'll address it to the office. But thank you very much for your help anyway. Thank you. Cheers. Bye bye. Ah, 45, dickhead.